Like 5 years ago, I got diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm good, guys. Hey. Woo. Decided at that moment that, yeah, I got a diagnosis, which I was like, what the heck is cancer? I didn't even know what that was. Like, let's have that conversation. Like, what will it take for you to finally choose yourself?
I'm like, wait, what? Your husband won't let you do that? I guarantee your husband has a million things that he's doing that you don't really say anything about, right?
They're ugly cars. They're ugly cars.
For my husband, like, although it's like his guns, and I don't get it. I was like, why do you need another gun? And he doesn't get, well, why do you need another facial treatment? And I'm like, shh, just don't worry about it. All right, guys, welcome. We've got a guest today, and this is Naveen. She's one of my faves. Naveen works with me, and she's just awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But
wonderful.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk today about like our Shape Up Level Up program and why I started it, because Naveen's a part of the program too. She does some of the services in that program. I started the Shape Up Level Up program because I just didn't feel like myself anymore. I felt like run down. I felt like I was looking old. I felt like I looked tired. And then like I didn't even know who I was like inside either. And, you know, I have this background in fitness and nutrition, and I have this aesthetic background. And then like I've done a ton of like mindset coaching. Like I've had mindset coaching done with me. I've hired a coach, and I'm like, why don't I just like combine all these things for just like a reset program for women? Like if this is something that I'm craving and wanting, surely like there's a lot of women out there who are wanting the same thing. So it's really about just like regaining your confidence as you're getting older and just like taking back power in your life. And I know like you, Naveen, I feel like you're a good example of someone who's just kind of taken control and decided like, I'm just going to live for me, right? I know you were sharing some of that with me the other day.
You know, I really believe in the Shape Up Level Up, because myself personally, like when I have clients come into my room, you know, a lot of them are sharing that they're going through something, you know, whether it's the weight gain and them not feeling like themselves, a divorce, or just, you know, whatever the situation is, like it boils down to like a mental health thing, right? I'm very aware of like, I can be empathetic to that because I went through my own stuff. Like 5 years ago, I got diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm good, guys. Hey. Woo. But during that time, when you go through something like that, whatever it is, whether it's, you know, a breast cancer or gaining weight, going through divorce, something, whatever it is that you're not feeling good about. I decided at that moment that, yeah, I got a diagnosis, which I was like, what the heck is cancer? I didn't even know what that was. Like, I was like, there's no way. And I made a conscious decision at that point to say, I'm not going to let this, take hold of me. I'm still going to look my best, and I'm still going to do everything that I wanted to do, because when your mental health is so important to your journey, when you already don't feel good about yourself, the last thing you want to do is look in the mirror and like not look like yourself or look like you feel good. So for me, I was like, I'm gonna still look good. My naturopath was like, don't do the Botox, you know, and I'm like, doctor, wait, you got to pick your poison, honey, you know?
Yeah.
So I still got Botox. I would do photo shoot after photo shoot. I'd, you know, put my makeup on, get dressed up, because when I looked in the mirror, it gave me enough confidence and motivation to keep fighting through whatever I was going through inside. So when it comes to, and I beat it, right? And I was happy the whole time.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I think it's so powerful when you have a mindset of like confidence.
Yes.
Like, I really think that has a role in healing your body.
No, 100%. Because if you do anything, go research like what thoughts do, right? Thoughts become things, and things, you know, whatever you're thinking is what you're feeling, and that's what your cells identify to that.
Right.
So when I'm, you know, in the room with our patients and they're telling me these kinds of things, I feel really sad and empathetic for them. And I'm like, hey, look, we have this program called Shape Up Level Up, And I want to help you become the better version of yourself. Like, you're already going through this mentally. I want you to look in the mirror and go, you know what? I look good.
Yeah.
Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you get to, accomplish the things that you've always wanted to. We have a short life.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful life, right? And the last thing you want to do is like wake up every single morning and look in the mirror and not like what you're seeing.
Right.
And that's why I love the Shape Up Level Up. So when some patients are like, well, is this about, I'm like, no, man, you came to me. You came to us.
Yeah.
And we have this to offer you to make you feel better or help make you feel better. We are genuine in that way. And
right.
I don't know, it's a great program.
Yeah, life is short. I feel like, we put off taking care of ourselves and we're just like, oh, when this happens, or when I get to this stage or whatever. But like, I think we can all relate when we get to midlife. We're like, holy crap, like that first half of my life flew by. And I think the second half is going to fly by even faster. So like, we really don't have time to waste. So it's like, why are we wasting time putting off feeling good and taking care of ourselves? And so I think it's really important to like take action and stop delaying, which I see so many women doing. It's, oh, I gotta talk to my husband, or, oh, I gotta wait for this or that. And I get it. Like, we have lives, but also like you can't help other people fully unless you've helped yourself and you're in a good place. And one thing that was really important to me to include in Shape Up, Level Up was the mindset coaching, because I feel like that's such a huge part of leveling up, is getting your mind right. Just like you said, let's face it, life is hard.
Yeah.
There's always going to be hard things.
Yes.
Even when you get through one hard thing, you're going along, and then like the next thing comes up. So it's like, if you can learn how to have the right mindset through those times, it's going to be so much better.
I agree completely. I think a lot of women that come in here, or just in general, are like mothers and wives, and they almost feel like it's selfish to want to make themselves feel better. And they're like, I got kids and a husband. So like seeing the value, like price value, to them could be like, oh, that's selfish for me to spend that kind of money on myself. I have kids, I have a husband. But you're not looking at it as a whole, right? It's not the numbers, it's not the amount. But for some people, yes, I completely get that. I really do. But do you see the value in making yourself feel better? Like, at what cost? Like, do you like put yourself on the back burner, right? What if you invested a little bit in yourself now, but it's going to give you results for the rest of your life? And then from now to the rest of your life, you have confidence and you feel better. And if you feel good and you feel better, you show up more for your kids. You show up more for your husband. You show up more for the world. You show up more for yourself. So it's like things like that I don't ever want to sound preachy when they come into my treatment, in the treatment room, because I'm like, dude, look, I'm not here for your money. I really am not. I care about you. We care about you, and it's like, this is what we have to offer. So I'm not going to push somebody to choose themselves. I just have to like have the conversation. Like, hey, if you're my sister, like, let's have that conversation. Like, what will it take for you to finally choose yourself? Society puts so many like things on us as women. You're too fat. You're too skinny. Your butt's not big enough. Your nose is too big. You're wearing makeup. Oh my God, you're not wearing enough makeup. Your lips are big. Your lips are not big enough. Or you want to, it's like, enough, like just back up off of us and let us just do what feels right for us.
Right.
I'm going to do what feels right for me. So if I want to get Botox and whatever, like, it's at the end of the day, it's my life and you should do the same. Right. Too much judgment out there.
Yeah. A lot of times I see, and I get like, you have a husband that you want to talk to about things. I get that 100%. But sometimes I see women like, oh, my husband would never let me do that. I'm like, wait, what? Your husband won't let you do that? I guarantee your husband has a million things that he's doing that you don't really say anything about, right?
They're ugly cars. They're ugly cars.
But for my husband, like, although it's like his guns, and I don't get it. I was like, why do you need another gun? And he doesn't get, well, why do you need another facial treatment? And I'm like, shh, just don't worry about it. But I don't, like, it's important to us as women to feel good in our skin. Like, that's what's important to us. And for men, they just don't value that. And so it's a little different for men. That's not, I shouldn't say all men, but like, they don't value it the same as women do, I don't think.
Can I just say something?
Can
I be really real?
I'll let you.
Okay, I'm going to be really real on this podcast.
Okay.
at the end of the day, the women that are coming into our treatment rooms crying because they're going through a divorce, because their men went with somebody else that's a little younger, that's like more put together. Now they're feeling like 100 times worse, right? Because they're like, he left me. I'm not saying that everybody's going through that, but it's like, do it for you. Don't wait until something tragic happens to be like, oh my God, this happened. Now I got to get myself together.
Right.
For example, my ex-boyfriend now, he would always be like, you don't need lashes. You don't need makeup. You're perfect. But when I put my lashes on, he'd always be like, babe, what did you do so different? You look so good. You look so refreshed. I'm like, yeah, I slept a lot. Got a lot of sleep. But that's my point. Like, you got to do this for you. Don't wait. Don't wait for something tragic to happen for you to finally like choose yourself. Like, if your husband really loves and cares for you and you tell them that this is something that's very important to me, at that point you guys have to have that discussion to say, this means a lot to me, and you got to choose yourself. Marriage is hard. I get it. Right? You got to talk to each other and like make sure you're on the right, communicate about finances. Not my place to tell you guys what to do. I'm just here to like tap into your mental. You're here because you feel bad about yourself, and I want to help make you feel better.
Yeah.
So how can we make this happen?
And going back to kind of like the cost thing, a lot of times people are like, that just feels guilty to like invest that kind of money in themselves. But like what people aren't thinking of is, what's the cost if I don't do this? Like, do I want to spend the rest of my life like feeling tired or not liking what I see in the mirror or feeling, smaller than I should feel? I always say, like, God didn't put us on this earth to like feel that way. God wants us to feel good and confident, and he wants us to go throughout our lives with feeling happy and spreading that to others. And that happiness, that confidence comes from taking care of yourself. I believe it really does. We spend money on just like mindless things every day. Like, you're on Amazon and you're, I have to have that. Or you're on TikTok.
Yeah, $10 matcha every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It's really TikTok commercials and TikTok accounts are really good at making you think that you have to have that thing or whatever it is. And like, let's be honest, how much money are you spending on TikTok, on your daily matcha? Like, yes, that makes you feel good, right? But like, but it's not feel good in the way of like, it's not making you feel more confident type of thing. So
understand.
I mean, that's like $300 a month.
Is that, I said, I don't know how much I'm spending. I don't want to know, but it's a lot for sure.
That's like $300 a month. And like, honestly, guys, when I take my family to Chick-fil-A, we're not getting out of there for less than $80.
Yikes.
Chick-fil-A. We eat it and they get rid of it the next day and it's gone forever. It does nothing for us. It provides us with 5 seconds of joy.
And you don't have to spend money. Okay? You don't have to do anything, right? You can still like look beautiful and feel good about yourself. And I support that. Like, you don't have to do anything to feel beautiful inside. Like, that's not what I'm pitching or she's pitching. If you can feel good, I'm just talking about the clients that are coming in already not feeling good about themselves, right? We can offer solutions of like, based off of the things that you're saying that bother you. We can just say, hey, this is what we offer to make you feel the way that you're saying that you want to feel. And there's a price to it, because otherwise, there's got to be a price to it.
Right.
But we're not saying that you're not beautiful as is, right? I'm beautiful as is. However, I want to look more beautiful. So I'll spend the money to look the way I want to look, right? But just keep that in mind, like, I don't want anybody coming like, oh, we're beautiful. I don't have to. Correct. You don't have to do anything, and you are beautiful, and you should feel beautiful inside, because we can make ourselves look amazing on the outside. But if you're not working on you, that's why we're like really touching on mental health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's about your mindset too.
Right. So that's what this program is for, is to like really work with women and men from the inside out, like based on what you want, what are your goals and how do you want to feel? And like, we'll give you options, the things that we have to offer, and, and then decide what do you want to do?
Right. With a Shape Up Level Up program, like, it does come with an aesthetic portion, just kind of like a reset for your face and your skin, just to help get you back that glow. It also comes with a mindset coach and who's going to help get your mind right. And it also comes with a fitness and nutrition portion as well. So we're really restoring and refreshing like your whole body inside out. And so it's just a really valuable program and we're super excited about it.
I'm really excited about it. And then like just kind of touching back to like the breast cancer, like some of the things that I would do, I would go to like anywhere meditational, right? Joshua Tree, Malibu, any like Buddhist center, anywhere there was God, like whatever God you believe in, I would always make sure that like I would just sit with myself and like really tap in with the spirituality and just have my mind clear so I can make my own decisions and show up with clarity, because I had everybody and their mamas telling me what I needed to do treatment wise, when the reality was like I just need silence and I need to know like what does Naveen want? What makes sense for me? What is my gut telling me? And I know a lot of people, everybody cared about me, my life, and like they loved me and they wanted me to have the best treatment that made sense for them, but it didn't make sense for me.
Right.
So I bring that, empathy towards other people when I'm hearing people say, when I'm talking to clients and they're like, my husband's telling me like this is not worth it, and I'm like, what does it mean for you? Like, what does worth it mean to you? Like, he could say that it's not worth it, and she could say it's not worth it, and she could say like you're perfect as is, which you are, right? But what does it mean for you to want to feel better? So I say sit with yourselves and like really understand the goal and like know yourself and know what it is that you want that's going to make you feel better, and go with that.
If any of this resonated with you, set up a consultation with us and we'll help guide you. We'll help see if this is the right program for you. All right, Naveen, thank you so much for joining today and like giving your opinions and giving your perspective and for sharing about something that was personal to you. So
Anytime.
Yep.